The story begins with Ranju, a dedicated university researcher whose curiosity is piqued by the enigmatic presence of an old lighthouse. Locals whisper unsettling tales about the structure, claiming that its beacon mysteriously illuminates the night, even though the lighthouse has stood abandoned for decades. Intrigued by these legends, Ranju sets out to investigate, hoping to uncover the truth behind the eerie phenomenon. As he approaches the lighthouse, the air is thick with anticipation, and the boundary between myth and reality begins to blur. Ranju steps onto the barren coastline, his gaze drawn to the solitary lighthouse standing amidst shattered jetties and restless waves. The air is thick with the sound of crashing water, amplifying the sense of isolation that surrounds him. As the boatman departs, Ranju is left alone, the reality of his solitude settling in. The landscape, both beautiful and unforgiving, mirrors the uncertainty he feels within. Each step forward is a reminder of the challenges that await him in this remote place. As Ranju steps inside the lighthouse, he is immediately struck by unsettling sights and strange, lingering scents that fill the air. Shadows seem to flicker along the walls, and a chill runs through the dimly lit corridors. He soon finds an old logbook, its pages filled with entries that grow more disturbing with each turn. The writings hint at supernatural events that have plagued the lighthouse, culminating in a dire warning about the mysterious light. This discovery leaves Ranju with a sense of unease, as he realizes the dangers may be far greater than he anticipated. As Ranju ascends the spiral staircase, he becomes acutely aware of footsteps echoing behind him. The realization that these sounds are not his own heightens his anxiety, making each step feel heavier with suspense. The narrow, winding passage amplifies his sense of vulnerability, and the fear of being followed grows stronger with every turn. Shadows flicker along the walls, deepening the tension as Ranju continues upward, uncertain of what or who might be just behind him. Ranju observes a series of wet, distorted handprints scattered across the walls, each one pointing upward. The prints are irregular, with some missing fingers, adding to the sense of unease. Their unnatural shape hints at something disturbing lurking nearby. The atmosphere grows tense as Ranju follows the trail, uncertain of what he might find above. These eerie markings serve as a silent warning, deepening the mystery of the place. Ranju arrives at the summit and discovers a circular chamber dominated by an enormous lens. A half-open door stands nearby, hinting at secrets beyond. Although the storm rages outside, an unexpected stream of light emanates from inside the room, casting a warm glow. The inviting radiance draws Ranju closer, compelling him to step forward and explore what lies beyond the threshold. Within the gym interior, Ranju comes face to face with a figure dressed in a faded, old uniform. Its features are hidden, the face appearing empty and hollow, adding an unsettling presence to the encounter. The entity speaks in riddles, delivering a cryptic warning that Ranju has arrived too late. This message leaves Ranju with more questions than answers, intensifying the sense of mystery surrounding the place and the figure itself. As the shadows shift and swirl throughout the room, the forms of three trapped souls gradually emerge. Their faces contort in silent agony, each one reaching out in vain for freedom from the unseen force that binds them. The intensity of their struggle underscores the lighthouse's dark and unyielding power. Despite their desperate efforts, the souls remain imprisoned, enveloped by an atmosphere of dread and hopelessness. The scene reveals the true extent of the lighthouse's sinister influence, leaving a haunting impression of its grip on those within. Ranju comes to a startling realization. The light is not a beacon, but a curse. It holds the souls captive, binding them as long as it continues to shine. Driven by desperation, he tries to extinguish the light, but his efforts are in vain. Instead of fading, the light intensifies, growing even brighter and deepening the sense of entrapment. The situation becomes more dire as the cursed glow refuses to be subdued. Ranju finds himself unable to move as cold, wet hands grip him tightly. These hands belong to the souls who are trapped in this place, unable to escape. They reveal to Ranju that their only hope for freedom lies in finding someone else to take their place. The chilling realization dawns on Ranju as he listens to their desperate explanation. He now understands the true nature of the trap and the burden carried by those who came before him. As dawn breaks, the fishermen return to the shore, surprised to see the lighthouse shining for the first time in years. Curious, they venture inside and discover a freshly placed logbook bearing Ranju's name. Alongside the entry, a wet handprint marks the page, hinting at the mysterious events that transpired during the storm. The evidence suggests that Ranju's fate is now intertwined with the lighthouse, leaving the community with more questions than answers. The lighthouse stands as a silent witness to the night's secrets, its renewed light a symbol of both hope and mystery. As the waves settle and the sea returns to its tranquil state, an unsettling presence remains. The faint sound of footsteps echoes up the lighthouse stairs, hinting at a spirit that refuses to rest. This lingering noise suggests that the haunting is far from over, and the cycle is destined to repeat. Even in moments of calm, the lighthouse stands as a silent witness to mysteries that endure beyond the night.